Hey Devon, what you eating? Hey Devon, something tastes good. Hey Devon, you eating something tasty. It's British food. We're tasting British food today. Hey, hey. Hello everyone. This is the Devon Scottish Taste Test Challenge. Well, it's not really a challenge. I gave Devon a lot of British foods. We discussed this in the British culture video. I gave him a handful of things, and today we are going to be trying. Well, I'm not going to be trying it. I'm full. I had my lunch a few hours ago. But Devon has an empty stomach, and Devon is ready to try some foods. Devon, how are you feeling about this?
Well, I ate lunch about 20 minutes ago, but I'm ready to try all the snacks. So Scott lied to you
Fantastic.
when he told you that I have an empty stomach. He also did not let me know anything about this intro. And it was also my impression that we were going to be trying the snacks together. So I clearly have been caught off guard about just about everything so far.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to open all this. So I just didn't. But I know what they taste like because I have these regularly. So Devon, why don't you pick? Why don't we start with Jaffa cakes? Because that was the one that you were most excited about.
It was the one I was looking at. It is the one that
Why
is
don't you
very
pose?
brightly
Pose it,
colored.
Devon. Show the audience. Show the audience what the
It
Jaffa
is
cakes look
it
like.
is Jaffa cakes. It looks like
Yeah,
a
Jaffa.
box of mac and cheese or, some kind of Cheeto based snack.
Yeah. So whilst
These
the
are
Devon is
oranges
open,
though.
yeah, they do have like an orange-like flavor.
Well, I can see
I
now
don't
that it's an
normally.
orange peel and not cheese.
Yeah, this was like the one that you said like, oh, I want these, and I don't normally like them. Um, so there's a big debate on whether or not they are a biscuit or a cake.
Let me get a bit of a
Biscuit
palate
being the
cleanser here.
British. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do that. Nice fallout drink. You know, you go.
My Nuka grape.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Also, you're looking very good today, Devon, with your little Giorgio Armani suit.
What can I say? I decided I was going to dress a bit nicer. But we don't need to focus on that.
Yeah. Okay.
Smells good so far.
That was good.
Ooh, now that is a delectable texture.
A delectable texture. Wow. Okay.
It reminds me of the
Now,
texture of a moon pie for my American fans.
I don't know what that tastes like, but yeah, it is technically a cake, hence the Jaffa
Mm.
cake. But typically, it'd be served alongside biscuits. So if you're having your tea,
You
you
said
wouldn't
served
go
alongside biscuits. What are biscuits?
right.
Because I know
Uh,
it's not what I think because I'm American.
yes, yeah. So, and I would say at this in this day and age, there is like what a cookie is. It's like if it's a very like chocolate chip, like that feels like yeah, that's a cookie. Like we would call that a cookie as well. But biscuits tend to be I don't know. It's hard to describe. Like a biscuit just looks like a biscuit. Um, we wouldn't say a chocolate chip biscuit. You'd only say that if you're a prick. Only pricks would say chocolate chip biscuits. Um,
I have
what
to
made
say,
you? Yeah.
because I did just finish my Joppa cake, I went into this assuming that there wasn't going to be any snacks that I was really going to feel the need to go back and eat more of. I actually really like these. Probably going to eat all of these.
Oh, brilliant! That's good to know because like next time I come to visit, I'll just give you like a box of those. Um,
I don't bring this up very much because it's never really been relevant in any conversation I've had. I actually really like moon pies, so that texture of it being like spot on is amazing. The chocolate, I'm not a huge chocolate guy typically, but I like small amounts of chocolate, which this kind of has. And the orange flavor of it is fascinating in the mix of it. Chocolate and orange is not two things that I would typically associate as flavors that should be together, but it works very well. I don't know if the creamier part in the center, whatever you would call that, the cake part of it, I suppose, has its own flavor as well, but it looks a little different. Whereas, like, the orange is on the outside, the chocolate's on the bottom, and it looks kind of more white or pale in the middle.
yeah,
Those are quite
yeah.
good, though. I like those a lot.
Now, what made you want the Jaffa cakes? Because that's not something I typically have, so that's the one thing I don't have in your collection. Um,
So, what originally drew me to it was the idea of chocolate and orange together. Because I don't know why, but in my brain, I was like, that doesn't sound like they should go together. But in some ways, I kind of feel like it makes a little bit of sense in a weird way. A lot in the same way that sometimes people mix chocolate and cheese in like popcorn form. It was just one of those things that I thought about. Or
yeah.
no, was it caramel popcorn and cheese popcorn? I think that's what it is. But it was again just one of those interesting combinations. You see, as a young kid, I did some very weird things with chocolate. And I know how that sounds, but what I meant is that there is a TV dinner that would come with fish sticks and chocolate pudding. And for whatever reason, I at one point decided I was going to dip my fish sticks in the chocolate pudding. And I was like, this is quite good actually. And
You-
I was an experimental kid when it came to food because I was interested in trying the things that people did not normally consider. I know another thing that my dad always thought was weird is that I would typically make a peanut butter and ham sandwich as a kid, and I always thought that was quite good as well.
You also did weird things with oranges. So,
Yes, but that's not really related to eating.
no,
So,
but it's still a weird thing with an orange. What's next?
I want to try the palm bears because I remember also
Yes.
talking about those.
Yeah, so they are shaped like teddies, or as you would call them, puppets. Uh,
They're not.
I had the
They're
palm
not.
bear today.
They actually are not shaped like puppets. They are actually shaped like teddies because they're teddy bears. So yes, in this scenario, they would be teddies because they are actually bears. If it's not a bear, then it's not a teddy bear, and therefore not a teddy.
I had some palm bears today with my lunch, so I'm curious to see what you think of this. We
Right
do
off
a
the
lot of good
bat,
at crisps.
they
Yeah.
are a lot flatter than I assumed. I don't know why they looked almost like Cheeto Puffs on the bag. They are not Cheeto Puffs.
Yeah.
They
Do
are
you want me to
closer
bring it
to like,
close? Yeah, bring it close to the audience. There we go. It's weird, like bent back. It's like jumping. It's like, woo.
yes, he's definitely throwing it back for them,
Yeah. Right, here we go. Here we go. You just decapitated that bear.
as one should.
Or maybe you still, maybe you didn't. Maybe I was like, well, now they're gone. Now they're decapitated. Mm. Bit of tension here. Bit of tension.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
I could mindlessly eat the rest of this bag. However, I will say I think as an American, I was hoping for a bit more salt, as a lot of potato snacks have a lot of salt in
Mm.
America. Potato sticks, potato chips, those kind of things are typically heavily salted. This feels like the equivalent of so where our potato chips and our potato sticks would be considered French fries from McDonald's. This is like a
Yeah.
French fry from Chick-fil-A. There is a
Okay.
distinguishedly less salt.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't really have crisps in the US because I didn't like them. Um, like I
Because you
was like,
don't like
oh,
salt.
British crisp. Well, I mean, I don't overuse salt. But yeah, I think
And like
Bombears
I
are
said,
nice.
it's
I
I could sit here and mindlessly eat all of them. It is not a like it's just more bland than anything else. It's kind of like
yeah.
I mean it's good. It has a flavor to it. It's just not super strong flavor. It's just generally a little more bland than if you
Okay.
had like a potato
Uh,
snack from America.
Okay. So if we want one that isn't, I'm curious about how you think about this. Get a palate cleanse with your drink, and then pick up the skips because the and with the skips, I'll give you an instruction. Like, pick up one and let it melt on your mouth. Um, so where are they? Yeah, there we go. Skips. This is absolutely an acquired taste. Skips. Prawn cocktail. 71 calories.
Is this going to be very shrimp flavored?
Yes, actually.
I
Um,
assume so with the name.
yeah. So
Ooh, you
he's
can
picking
smell
up
it
one.
already.
Yeah. Alright, here you go.
There is something that feels very wrong about it. It's not that it's a bad taste, but something feels drastically wrong as all of that hit me.
Yeah. Put put like a whole one on your tongue.
This reminds me of church. So for those
Okay.
who do not know, there are, at least in some Christian churches, a wafer that they typically give you that they call the body of Christ that you will
Yeah.
put on your tongue and eat. It is about the same texture of that, but shrimp flavored. So in a way, I suppose that when you eat skips, you're eating the shrimp flavored of Christ.
That would have made me more religious growing up. Oh yeah, I'll go to that if it was
I will
skips.
say the crackers were pretty good. I enjoy the texture. However, the taste, I will say, I got a big whiff of it when I was moving the bag, even just down here, which is off screen. That is a very strong smell.
Yeah, there's a reason I don't take those into work. Those are like, oh yeah,
I I will say, out of the three I've had so far, this has been my least favorite. It is
yeah,
not bad enough that I would never eat them, but it is bad enough that I would never willingly go grab them. If they were around and I was hungry, I could eat them to stave off my hunger. I would not willingly choose this snack.
interesting, interesting. Okay,
I am
cool.
not a big fish person in general, though, so it being
Yeah.
shrimp flavored is interesting.
All right. What's next?
Um,
Ooh, we Dodgers.
Jammy Dodgers.
Now
Because
these are biscuits. These are biscuits.
does that mean cake or does
Right.
that mean cookie? What is a biscuit exactly?
Well, you'll see. It's not a cake this time.
Okay.
Um.
Because
So this
last
is
time
like
you said that these were biscuits. Yes or
no. I
no?
said there's a debate. I said some people would say it's a cake. Some people would say it's a biscuit. That's the whole advertising campaign. But um,
So
these are
yes,
types
this is
of
a cookie for my
that's a
American
biscuit.
audiences that want to know.
So normally these come in bigger packs, but I prefer the small packs like that. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, interesting, interesting. I'm wondering what this. Like, the reaction seemed negative, but then the okay made me think, oh, he might like this. Apparently, if Zach's watching this, these are vegan. I found that out yesterday. So the reason I found out is because there was a girl at work that was telling me that their friend's son is vegan and they only ate jammy Dodgers. I just love that mental image of like someone having like cereal and just like eating all these like jammy Dodgers.
This one's a one to describe. If I was trying to, I would say it is almost like a softer version of a unfrosted Pop Tart, but
Mm,
shaped like a cookie
okay.
in a way. It
Yeah.
I could see myself eating these. I was a little confused by the flavor of the filling. Um I don't know
Yeah,
what berry it's supposed to be. I
I
could
think
not
it's
tell you.
raspberry. Yeah, I think it's raspberry jam.
Perhaps it was the cookie taste, then covering it up or making it taste slightly different. But I was like,
Yeah,
I don't know. I was tasting it and I was like, I feel like I recognize the berry of it, but I don't, could not place what berry this is.
interesting, interesting. So, I guess if we're doing a ranking so far, it's been Jaffa Cakes at number one,
I would put,
Skips at the bottom,
I would put Dodgers at two,
two. Okay,
Palm Bears at three, and Skips on the bottom.
okay, okay. Good to know. Good to know. What's next? What's catching your eye?
Um,
Ooh, yeah.
Chalk
No,
gems. Now, I will say going
yeah.
into this, this does look more chocolate heavy. And as I stated previously in the video, I'm not a big chocolate guy typically. Like,
So,
I don't
right,
actually eat chocolate chip cookies because there's far too much chocolate in them for me.
yeah.
Typically,
I ate these like in a
I have to
hotel.
say, this is probably one of the most disappointing looking treats because it looks like someone just took a turd on a cookie and then handed it to me.
I was insulted when I brought this to school once because someone said it looked like a dog treat. This was in the US. Like I
It
specifically
does
had like
also look like a dog treat.
the,
I can see that as well.
I like these
I'm not
personally.
saying
This
I
is
haven't tasted them yet, clearly, but
yeah.
I will say
It's
it does look
unique.
like someone just took a little piece of rat poop and put it on a cookie for me. And I don't care for that aspect of it.
Yeah. You've set yourself up for eating rat shit. Oh, not
Tastes
liking it.
no, it tastes fine. It tastes like any like chocolate chip cookie typically.
Yeah, it's basically just that. It's just like a tiny like chip on something else.
There's definitely a piece of chocolate that fell into the cracks of my chair somewhere that I'll have to find later. But yeah, no, I mean it's a chocolate chip cookie. The consistency of the cookie is a bit softer than a Teddy Graham, but the Teddy Grahams, the taste of the cookie is a lot like a Teddy Graham. In case people are curious,
Wait, what's it? I've never heard of this. What's this? Let me Google it. You mean Teddy Grahams?
a Teddy Graham, yes.
Where are you getting the gram from?
Let me look at what you're looking at because I don't know what
It's
you're.
Graham. I.
I'm looking it up. I genuinely don't know what you're looking at, so that's why I
The
have to ask
audience
you.
is like, "Wait, what's Scott talking about? It's Graham."
Yeah, I see what you're saying on the name. I'm just telling you the way that I was always taught it. So,
Leave in the comments below who's saying it right, Scott or Devon. It'll be me.
truthfully, I don't care who's right, but by all means, let me know if I'm wrong.
No, don't. It is, I don't know. I've never even really seen these things before, so
I'm gonna
you must
say,
know something
quite
more than
honestly, I don't care. Like, it does not make a difference to me.
me. Okay, what's next?
So, I'm gonna say that this is just above the skips on the list.
Okay, yeah.
Oh boy, okay. Well, uh, Fingers Mini is the next one.
I forgot I put those in. I was like, oh yeah, no, I know you don't like chocolate.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna get a lot of the chocolate ones out of the way. Oh, it is
Hey, at
like
least.
fully melted chocolate. Okay.
Oh, has it really?
Yeah.
Oh, then don't bother. If it will
It's
just
fine.
make you mad.
I'll kind of use the packaging here to kind of.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I wish I remember the name of the thing that this is like. We have our own little biscuit stick treats at here in the U.S. I remember you'd peel them open and then you'd grab the sticks, you'd dip it into like either chocolate or cheese, depending on which one you got. That's
Oh,
basically what
interesting.
this is.
Yeah.
Especially with how melted this chocolate is, it's basically exactly like it is.
Oh, I can't, I'm really sorry. I must have not have like stored it. I
The
don't know.
chocolate
It's,
reminds me of a chocolate bunny from Easter.
oh, yeah. That's coming up. So there you go.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
that's a
that
shame.
the taste of that chocolate specifically because when I was younger, I ate like an entire one in one day in like 30 minutes, and I was a small little tyke at the time, and I got so sick that I'm pretty sure I threw up.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
So where does that rank? Is that above chocolate gems?
No, it's below chocolate gems.
Okay. Okay. Below skips?
No. Skips is gonna
Okay.
stay on the lowest until said otherwise. I'm going to have Quavers, which
Quavers.
I did tell Scott this. I do kind of wish that it was the V was replaced by a K, so it'd be Quackers instead. Because then it'd be
Oh
like
yeah, I
cheese
remember that.
crackers, but it'd be Quackers. And you could have like a whole duck theme with it. I don't know. I
I
think
quite
that's a
like
great idea, personally.
Quavers are like my standard day-to-day one. So hopefully you like it. Hopefully you got a big quaver. Okay, here we go. What did we do?
So it is the same consistency as a Pomp Bear.
Yeah.
It has just a light cheese taste, kind of like you know what this is because I think yeah, Walker's is just the Lay's of Britain.
Yeah.
There's a cheddar chip of some kind in Lay's. I don't remember what it's called, but it does taste a lot like that. I remember it a little bit. So yeah, it's good. It's above the chocolate stuff. Um, I'd probably go for Palm Bears versus this just because I don't know. I'm not a big cheese snack guy in general.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Fair
think
enough.
Palm Bears I could probably eat anytime. Whereas Whackers, I'd have to be in a Quavers, I'd have to be in a specific mood for.
God, I'm not prepared for you trying Watsits. You and Watsits might actually kill you.
All right. Watsits.
It specifically says really cheesy.
And it also looks like on the images there, these are the equivalent of Cheeto Puffs here. So that's what I'm
Yes.
expecting.
Yeah. Not that I've ever tried those, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's a Cheeto Puff.
Yeah. There you
And surprisingly, I actually do like this more than Palm Bears.
go. Ooh, okay.
I think because this reminds me more of Cheeto Puffs, I actually, if I'm gonna eat any kind of Cheetos at all, I'm eating the Cheeto Puffs
Yeah.
specifically because I like how airy they are. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, see,
I would put these
you
at
can.
my number two actually.
Okay, good. Yeah, so you can get like a really, really cheesy version. I've never tried to do that. That seems crazy. Um, but yeah. Okay, cool. What's next?
I believe that
Tell me.
I think you gave me two packages of this. So I
Yeah, I think I thought it was small enough, and these are Scottish, so I thought, like, oh, you can give this to someone.
okay.
Yeah, I don't. I will say this: I don't think you'll like this, but who knows? Um, so this is Scottish shortbread. Um, it's a traditional Scottish snack. It's a tiny biscuit.
It's
Um,
very crumbly.
yeah, this is just plain, I would say. He's thinking. What's he thinking about?
I would describe this to American audiences as essentially a slightly more bland sugar cookie.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, it does seem like there's like a hint of vanilla or something in there.
Yeah, that might be right.
It's just not super sweet. It's just a bit more bland, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just, yeah, it's not like sweet. It's not like a cookie that you're gonna be like, oh wow, that's sweet, like a sugar cookie. It's just sort of like, yeah, that kind of taste. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing bad about that. Below Palm Bears, above Quackers, Quavers.
Okay. Okay. So Jaffa Cake seems like the only one that you've been like, oh, that sounds like amazing. Like the others either sound like, yeah, they're
So
all right. I'd like eat them
Watsits
back.
being my second, I said that really because of the fact that if I really wanted these again, I could just go get some Cheeto Puffs. So it's not like a, unique taste to me.
Yeah.
These, I don't think I'd be able to find an American equivalent. I actually do really like these, the Jaffa cakes. Palm Bears, maybe if I was more sick, that'd be a great sick food just because it's kind of more bland but still has some substance to it. Um, obviously, I don't like chocolate, so I'm not really going to talk much about those. Um, I could probably eat the Dodgers for breakfast. Uh, the Quavers. I mean, you looked at me like you were surprised that I said the Dodgers for breakfast.
Yeah, yeah. I
Well,
am. Because I'm
I
like, don't you have breakfast?
as I stated before, it reminds me a lot of Pop Tarts, which is a breakfast food here in America. It also
Yeah.
reminds me of like Nutrigrain bars and stuff like that, which I also had a bunch for breakfast growing up. So this kind of falls into that category of it's got like the jam filling and it's just slightly sweet. Like that is breakfast to me. So yeah. Um Quavers, I don't know. I don't know if there was anything special enough about them that I felt the need to go back to them. And then obviously I did not care for skips really.
Yeah. Yeah. You should let your family try skips and just see like what they I think you should let your family try like all of this and be like, oh, like try this British thing. I think that's a cool like
I'm definitely going to
experience.
have them try the Jaffa cakes because I really liked those.
Yeah. I need maybe I should try one because I don't think I've ever actually had one.
The Jaffa cakes were good. I actually enjoyed them quite a bit. I'm gonna say if I feel like if I was going around giving the skips to people, it'd be like offering them jelly beans from a Bean Boozle thing, which for people that
I
don't
like
know,
skips.
Bean Boozle was kind of like a, oh, like you could get a good flavor, and other times it could be like, oh, you got the bar flavored or skunk spray. It like some people might enjoy it, but other people are going to look at these and go, why the hell did you give me that? And I don't want to offend them.
I feel like I need to have like a pack of skips when we're done to be like, okay, what what would someone having this for the first time think of it? Like,
Well, it has also been an ongoing joke between Zach and I that he was always stuck with the worst flavor of ramen, shrimp flavored one. So this being a shrimp flavored snack just kind of relates back to my mind in that as well.
yeah, you should try and find a way to give some of those to Zach.
Let's see if he could actually eat these.
I don't know if it's actual prawns. If it wasn't,
It does
then
contain milk, so you can't eat these.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right then. Well, that was a lot of fun. I was glad we did it. You know, when the day comes where you visit me, like in the distant future, we will do like a taste test of like things that I couldn't possibly bring. Like I'll give you steak pie and beans. Or you could probably do beans there. Um,
And we'll
but
storm
yeah,
the
I mean,
castle, and we will also steal the crown.
well, I mean that was part of your heist, I believe, to get the Fountain of
Yes.
Youth, and there was a whole thing about betraying me, and I don't want to do
I
that
have
really. So
I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about.
okay, yeah, cool, cool. Well, People at home, I hope you are able to try new foods. And remember that if you are not having a good day, the pom bears are bears and could be decapitated.